edition of Pegasus Test. On today's edition, we're covering the basic operation of the PE57. And you may ask yourself, what is a PE57? Because they're not exactly common here in the US. That's a great question. Basically, it's the semi-automatic version of the STGW 57 assault rifle used by the Swiss Armed Forces. Now in Switzerland, STGW 57s are pretty common. I hear you can get them as cheap as 300 Swiss francs, which translates to roughly about 400 US dollars. On the other hand, PE57s, there were never that many made, and even in Switzerland they're not common, and over in the US here they're very rare, commanding prices north of $8,000. But my friend Pascal, who always comes to Desert Brutality, turned up at Finnish Brutality, and he brought his PE57. And when the match was over, he gave me a chance to put a few rounds through it, and it was a super interesting experience. So take a look here at what I did.
All right, it's like an AK, and the nose has to go up quite far. Genau. Okay. All right, the safety. Yeah, now charge it with the right hand. Exactly. So on the left side is the safety. Yeah, and this hand goes around the rear of the receiver like that. Yeah. Exactly.
All right, just pick any spot, huh?
Yeah, just not over the berm. You're hot.
Looking at you. Hey, so higher.
Whoa.
What?
You're hitting the.
Okay, yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Well, I saw what my problem was.
Oh, you took the grenade rifle side.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a mistake. All right.
All right.
You're hot.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So firing the PE57 was a very enjoyable experience. It's in caliber 7.5 Swiss, which is roughly the equivalent of 7.62 NATO. The recoil impulse felt a little lighter, but that's probably just a perception issue on my part, and the real difference probably negligible at best. The STGW 57 PE57 is a product of its time. Swiss doctrine really generated around the use of rifle grenades, and a lot about this rifle is about launching a very large rifle grenade that can kill a tank. I'll put some links in the description box below so you can find out some more about that. But the rifle was really geared towards that, and almost using it as a rifle seemed to be a secondary function. It does have an integral bipod on it, which is handy to use. I found in the prone that the way I was told to grip, as you saw, was much the same way you're told to grip an M60 machine gun. The sighting system has a sight on it for the grenades, and it also has one for taking your rifle shots. As you saw back there in the video, I got those a little confused, but once I got corrected, I got on course fairly quickly. When you got a good C-clamp on the rifle, driving it where you wanted to go to make hits moving one target to the other was a very easy thing to do. And you know, the rifle was controllable. It's large, it's bulky, but you know what? I think it would have done the job it was intended to do very well. We hope you found this quick overview of the PE57 helpful and informative. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and tune in for more overviews of classic firearms.